everybody, long time no see, I know, and I have to apologize, well, for one, my lack of videos, two, how I look right now, you know, my glasses, no makeup, whatever, but I'm just so excited to film this video and get it up that I didn't want to get ready or anything. So, I have what I think is a really exciting video. I know a lot of you maybe have already read the book, but I am going to be doing a review on The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Now, originally I was going to haul all of these books that I got. I still might do that because I have like 6 books to haul, but yes, so originally when I saw everything about The Fault in Our Stars, I was like, okay, that book looks like something that I would never enjoy. It looked really like kind of philosophical and like just more like thought-provoking, and I just didn't really I don't know, it's not the type of book that I would usually read, so yeah, because it has like a deeper kind of like, I guess, topic, or more serious topic. But yes, I eventually caved and got it, and I am so thankful because it is probably like at least in my top 3 of favorite stories that I've ever read. And I think, well, I'm also going to be comparing it to the movie. I saw the movie a few days ago, and yeah, originally I wanted to put this video, like the review, up before the movie came out, but I just didn't get around to it, and I went and saw the movie on Wednesday, and then on Tuesday, maybe? Monday? I don't really remember, but I just haven't been able to film since then, so here we are. But yes, so I think that the trailer shows maybe even a little too much. I think it makes it really obvious what happens. So the main characters are Augustus Waters, Hazel or Hazel Grace. They're pretty much the main 2 characters, but there's also Hazel's mom and dad, which are kind of, they're not really main characters, so they're kind of side characters. And then there's Peter Van Houten, who's a writer, and a few other random people like his assistant and Augustus's parents and Isaac, but they just kind of add to the story a little bit. So yeah, it is about a story of, it is a cancer story basically, and Hazel has been fighting with cancer, and she has lung problems, and she has to constantly have like a breathing tube and an oxygen tank. But Augustus has been cancer-free for, forget how long he said, but I think about a year or something like that. But it is just about their love story, and they meet in a support group, which is, I mean, that's perfect place, I mean, ideally. So yeah, they meet, and it's just about their love story, and I think it's an amazing story because it's not like, they don't focus on the cancer, and I would never want to read something that would focus solely on the disease because it takes away from the story and the people. And I think that's almost what they were trying to show in the book, that like when you have cancer or a disease like this, it basically takes over your life, and that is what defines you. But they kind of broke through that in this book, and I think that it was absolutely amazing. The storyline was phenomenal. It was so smooth. I read it in a few days, so I really did love the story. It was a nice length, but yeah, personally, I read the book after seeing the trailer, and I predicted what was going to happen, what the ending was going to be. I think it's really predictable, but I think they were trying to make it seem like it wasn't, but I don't know. So going into the movie, I already knew what happened, but for the for the ending and all of that, I think although it was really, really sad, it led to some of the most amazing and most moving parts of the movie and the book. I think that without the ending and the death of someone, you would not have maybe some of the best and most inspirational quotes or scenes or things that would really move you, because the book is very moving. It really makes you think about things and like, why are you waiting around? You know, you have, everybody has a set or a number of days that they're going to live, and you have to make the most out of it. And the two characters, really all of the characters, did, and at the end of this story they were all so happy and really at peace with what had gone on. But I mean, I would definitely recommend it. It was one of the most amazing books that I've ever read, and I went to go see the movie with like one of my really good friends, my best friend, and everybody was crying, and my friend hadn't read the book but I had, and everybody was crying. And there, I mean, yes, if you're a super emotional person, you'll probably bawl your eyes out at this movie because it's sad. I mean, the series of events that happen are sad, or it's like unfortunate, but once we got out of it, I was just saying, I didn't think that it's a sad story. I think it's a beautiful story. And that's really how I see it. I think this is one of the most beautifully written books that I have ever read. It's so loving and caring, and even in the end, when you think it's sad, it's, I mean, the most beautiful quotes, just the most beautiful like emotion, and it's so true and relatable. And I don't know, it's just something so different because you can really immerse yourself in the characters and feel what they're feeling, and you can just like sense how much love and their connection that they had. So personally, I don't think that it's necessarily sad because their lives were so amazing in the short amount of time that they had, that it was just like they accomplished everything in the short amount of time that they needed, and they had an amazing connection in their short little romance. And that is one of my favorite quotes, is when at the end, or towards the end, Hazel says, oh god, I don't want to get like, well, whatever. I don't want to mess it up, but when she says, "You gave me a forever within our numbered days." And that, oh my god, when she was saying that towards the end, that is where like it almost got me, because it was so true and so fitting, and it's just so beautiful. So I would highly suggest reading the book and going to see the movie. If you're not a big reader, go see the movie. It honestly was flawless. There were no huge scenes in the movie. I mean, no huge scenes from the book that were cut out. They cut out some things, but things that really should have been cut out because it would have just made the movie take so much longer, or last so much longer. But yeah, it really followed the movie and the book. And one of the things that I absolutely loved about the book and the movie was how they incorporated like the technology and stuff. I think that, I mean, this sounds so weird, but when they were texting or calling or things like that, well, especially when they were texting, you would hear her typing, but then it would be like in a speech bubble on the screen. So you had to be like actively listening and kind of interacting with the movie. And I thought it was just kind of neat, because usually when, you know, they're texting or whatever, they'll read it out, like, you know, the character will read it, but you kind of had to like read it for yourself. And I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, I thought it was a really amazing modern twist on a kind of sad disease story, and it turned to be very beautiful and inspiring and just just powerful. I think it was phenomenal. So I would highly suggest it. So I hope you all enjoyed this review. I know it wasn't really like super focused on the specific parts of the book, but kind of just overall. I hope you got something out of this, because I feel like I just rambled about random stuff, but oh well. So yeah, I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.